Oh boy. Oh man. They really did this. Why did they do this? Why did they do this? Nappa with hair. Oh my god. What is everyone? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is DFree here today. We actually have a lot to cover, so we're going to do several things in the video, and what that'll be is we're going to actually talk about Nappa, go over a breakdown for him, talk about all the new equips that are coming out, talk about the new story a little bit, talk about the new Napa event, as well as this brand new, there it is, brand new item that we need to discuss. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hit the subscribe if you're ready for more content. Be sure to listen all the way through so you don't miss anything pertaining to this quote-unquote big update that is dropping on the game right now in about 45 minutes at the time of the recording. The maintenance should be over unless it's extended past that. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So, Elite Soldier N event is coming. So, I didn't really cover this because obviously we'd have news the next day when this popped up pretty much. So, the first Dragon Ball Legends original story event is coming soon. So, that's pretty exciting news, I guess, right? Shaolin and the androids went through a grand adventure during the main story part 3. Away from the spotlight of the main stage, a certain elite warrior in the prime of his youth, arrives in this era. What would the young prodigy make of his dangerous new world and time? This dangerous new world and time. Could Shaolin and this mysterious elite youth cross paths? Okay. So we've got this Budokai 2 looking layout here. Okay, pretty cool. Kind of Dokkan-ish, Budokai 2-ish. Anyways. Alright, so here's Nappa. We're going to start off by taking a look at Nappa. So he is a support type. Saiyans needed a support type. Wait, Saga's from the movies. Oh, he's from Dragon Ball Super Broly? Nice. Because I can't think of any other Nappa appearance in a movie off the top of my head. You can correct me if I'm mistaken, but I can't think of another one. He's got to be from Super Broly, which makes sense. Alright, so that's like so interesting. I would not have guessed that. I would have just assumed it was like Frieza Saga Z or something. Anyways, or Saiyan Saga Z. Anyways, here are the stats. We don't know how far we'll be able to get him. I assume it'll be like 3-star at first, like all the free units always are. And then later on, you'll get progressively better, right? So there's the 5-star stats. Main ability, inflicts all enemies with the attribute downgrade -1 arts card draw speed level for 20 timer counts. Okay, not bad. All enemies is pretty nice. Inflicts the enemy with the attribute downgrade. So this, the second part, I assume, targets the individual enemy that's faced up with him at the moment. Inflicts enemies, the individual enemy with the attribute downgrade -100% to key recovery for 20 counts. Okay, so okay, 15 counts was allowed. So this is you are not going to do anything at all for 20 seconds. You're not doing anything at all. You can't even, you know how you can just passively charge ki by standing there and you'll just recover ki? You're not going to recover when this is up. You'll have to actively charge ki and it's going to be super slow for 20 counts. So there's that. And he completely destroys combos by doing this. Destroys sidestep. Those two are paramount to sidestep. You're not doing it. So screw +2. Oh, this is for the event. Okay, you get 2 screws for the event. Unique 1. While this character is on the battlefield, the following effects occur when the enemy switches characters. Inflicts all enemies with the attribute downgrade +30% to damage received for 15 counts. That's nuts. That is nuts. For 15 counts, inflicts all enemies with the attribute downgrade -50% to health restoration for 15 counts. Okay, he doesn't seem like a traditional support unit. He seems more along the lines of a what's the word? Like a Beerus type of support unit that just does a bunch of, like, I like to call it FU type of stuff, like, oh, destroying your hand, reducing your ki, yada yada. Okay, not bad. So the downgrade for attribute downgrade for +30% to damage received for 15 counts is nuts. That's one of the better things that you can apply to the enemy. The reason why is because it gets calculated a little bit differently, and it leads to a tremendous amount of damage. But also, not only that, you can switch out of Nappa at that time and switch into a more damaging unit and actually just be able to benefit from that. It's what makes other characters that do that very good in the game too. So that's nice to see. -50% to health restoration is it's a little spotty. It depends on obviously the character, but still nice to have. If they switch, they're going to get penalized while he's out there. So they want you to leave him out there as long as you can. And they even have the main ability that allows you to make it to where you don't get shredded with a combo pretty much, I guess, or a prolonged combo, right? The following effects occur when this character is switched to standby. Restores ki by 30. Oh, that's popping up a little bit more lately. That's part of what made Mai really good for a long time. Starting to pop up a little more. Plus 30% to damage inflicted by allies for 15 counts. Oh my god, Saiyan's finally got one of these. Wow, Saiyan's finally got one. So there were characters that could buff Saiyan characters, but they didn't have us. Oh, if I switch out, you get a bonus in the Saiyan tag. And he actually was boosting Saiyan tag, it seems. That's going to be really interesting. Nappa seems like a must farm because of this. Plus 15% damage inflicted by allied character Vegeta. Oh my goodness. Vegeta's going to be nuts. It doesn't say Vegeta Kid or anything like that. Vegeta is just going to be nuts. Or kid characters. Any character in this. Oh. Oh. These GT Gokus are going to thrive, I'd say. Okay then. Alrighty then. Alright, Bomber DX deals major impact damage, restores own vanishing gauge by 30% on hit. That's actually really good. Can also be taught to Shallot. Interesting. Green card, restores health by 10%, reduces dex damage sustained by 15, applies the effect until the combo is over. So he's got, okay, so they want you to leave, his playstyle is they want you to leave Nappa out there as long as you can, and you'll benefit from it because of like his unique to do the things to the enemy as far as like downgrades and stuff like that. His main ability, he restores health, he has damage cut, he restores vanish gauge. They want you to leave him out there, but I'd rather just use him and switch him out immediately because up to 45% on Vegeta characters is nuts. That's ridiculous. And also, non-Vegeta characters are still recovering ki by 30 and getting a damage bonus. This in and of itself is the best thing he does because you can literally be out of ki, switch into another character, and start the combo again. Maybe even get a couple of cards off with a 30% damage buff. Really good. Alright, so for the last thing. Okay, last thing, Z ability. Don't disappoint me, please. Strike attack. Are you going to be strike attack and defense? That's not bad. That's really good. Saiyans don't have one of those, I don't think. They have the Sun Family guy. They've got other splits, like double defense here, double attack here, blast attack and defense, strike attack and blast defense from SS3 Goku. I don't think they have a strike attack and defense. He is that. Okay. Yeah, he is a must-have. Even if it's just for Saiyan bench. Like, Saiyans have this Super Saiyan specific. They don't have a regular Saiyan specific one. Okay. Nappa's really impressive, actually. Really good free unit. All right. Unless I'm forgetting a character. I tried to qualify as many as I could there. Anyways, Bye Guys Goku equip. Specific to any Saiyan. Can be used on any Saiyan in the game. First stat is Blast Attack. Second is Strike Attack or Strike Defense. And third slot is another Strike Defense buff. This is a really good equip. Going to be very good for a long time. Especially the double attack and defense variant. Is going to be really good. Or variants, excuse me. So we have the Piccolo equip. Another Regen equip. I guess since Kid Buu came out, Regen's going to start getting more and more equips, huh? Because Regen needed more equips for a long time, actually. So, Blast Defense or Strike Defense up to 18%. Blast Attack on slot 2. And up to 5% to Strike Attack per Regen battle member. Really good, too. Going to be really impressive on a lot of characters like Kid Buu. So, one more equip coming through. This is for Sagas from movie Purple characters only. These are the characters that can only... These are the only ones that can be used on. Go 10. Is this a Bojack? Oh, this is actually not a bad list of characters. Blast Attack, Strike Defense, and then also another Strike Bojack. Hello. Strike Attack when red or blue is a battle member. Yep, Bojack. Zangia doing it. I'm doing it. All right, cool. There we go. Really good equip. So, Part 5, Book of 4 just came out in the game as well. So, obviously, you guys know what to do with that. That's just story mode stuff. But it's nice to see, obviously, for a lot of people. Regen Volume 2 is coming out. This time around, I believe it has Buhan. I don't know if he's on the last one. He might have been. But Volume 2 is coming, featuring those EXs, too. So they got the Super Janemba. They have Majin Buu Pure Evil and Lord Slug available on the banner as well, as far as like the featured EXs are concerned. I don't believe they have a different rate, though. Are they still 0.4? They are. What is the point of featuring... What is the point of putting them on the Scouter if they're going to have the exact same rate? Why do they do this? It just... Oh, these guys are on the banner, so we'll pull, even though the rate's going to be super bad. 0.4. The regular Sparkings are at 1%. Why do you do this? I don't get how EXs have a worse rate individually than Sparkings. In fact, I do. It's because they throw 15 million EXs on every freaking banner. Anyways, going to be a good banner. This is going to be another one of those 3-time summons where you guys can get those guaranteed Sparkings. I myself will be going in for some more copies of this Boo. I never really did have luck with him, and he's sitting on 3-star right now. I'd like to get him to 5. We'll see what happens with that. So the next thing I want to talk about, actually, is going to be this item here. So this is a multi-Z power Saiyan item, okay? So this is another item that is coming into the game. It'll, I presume, well, actually, hold on. I want to say I presume it'll start off by being paid only and then transition into, you know, the purchase packs and stuff like that. Same way bells were for a while, stuff like that. And energy tickets, I believe, were like that for a bit too. But I think it'll start off being paid only if it's not in the story event we're going to take a look at. But also from there transition to being available more often. So let's take a look at the Napa event first, though. So this is the Napa event. You collect those screws and bolts and stuff like that and chips and stuff. All right, so, oh, you get 100 Z power for Nappa on the first stage to unlock him. This event reminds, this is like, is this the baseball Yamcha event just redone? As far as rewards are concerned, obviously it's a little bit different because they did have that whole like separate little playstyle thing or whatever. But let's go back over here. So yeah, I wonder if they time gated any of these. Knowing Legends, they did. Let's see. There's also boost characters like always now. I'm waiting for the time gate. Actually, no Z power available on a lot of these stages, so there's really no need to time gate. If you're not going to give Z power, there's no point. Chapter 7. Okay, so more of the same here. Just a bunch. There's a bunch of stages, man. Still not time gated though. Oh, there it is. There's a time gate. Starts on November 1st. There it is. I knew it was popping up, man. So that's what I mean is some of the stages are available at once. All these ones are available at once, and the other ones are you're going to have to wait for. So there's a lot of stages. A lot of stages. You're going all over the place with this Nappa. All over the place, but it doesn't. Okay, so the last thing I want to qualify is the exchange shop. We can't see the exchange shop. I'm going to have to talk to Renzi, see if he can add the exchange shops in. Because the item could be in the exchange shop as well by exchanging some of these like bolts and stuff currency. But it's definitely not droppable, it seems. So there's not a whole lot of Z power in here at all until you get to the very, very end. Not at all. And then the challenge battle there. At least there's an opportunity to get a lot of souls for some reason. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I see why. They're not farmable. The souls aren't farmable. I assume that when you play the event, you're going to get just enough souls to max them out. You can't actually drop them as items. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, not bad. Not bad. Anyways, though, they're here a little more, too. So they're in there a bit. Anyways, though, yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see how that works out overall. But what that item is, let's talk about it a little bit. So this is from Renzi. He was saying that there's basically 2 of them. You see there's 2 orbs in the image. The smaller one I assume is the one for 100. The bigger one is the one I assume is for 500. So multi-Z power 100 Saiyan. So they are specific to tags. This one is, as you see in parentheses, Saiyan. There will be more in the future, definitely, for other tags. So basically what this is it's a way to get Z power without actually pulling the unit. So so I know who I'm giving my item to. I know who I am giving mine to. Can I say that again? I know. Oh boy. About to have a real powerful Brody. All right, and he's gonna, oh my god, he's gonna be able to come off the switch from Nappa too. Oh my god. All right, let's get back to it. So by using the 100 item, one character that meets all the following conditions will have the Z power increased by 100. Saiyan's characters only. Some characters like Shallot, Legends Limited characters, and event characters cannot use multi-Z power items. Then there's a 500 Z power item variant. So you can either get 100 or 500 Z power for your characters, which is nice. It's a nice gesture. Again, I believe it's going to be pretty. If it's in the exchange shops, there's not going to be very much. I assume it's going to be a pack. It looks like it's a pack, and you can buy them. I don't know if it'll be on daily rotation or what, but this is going to be really interesting to see how this shakes up in a couple of months. How far this goes, right? As far as like what tags, yada yada. But 100 Z power is not very much, but it's cool. It's decent. 500 though is a good bit. That's almost actually the equivalent to pulling the unit. Now, I assume that you actually can't use these on characters that you don't own, but we'll find out really soon when people get it and start testing it out, if you can actually basically forcibly unlock a character you don't have anymore. And that'd be the first time we've really had that. I don't want to say that. Never mind. We get that sometimes, like the coins that you can exchange and stuff. So yeah, this will be interesting. We'll see how this works out, but definitely coming into the game. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you are new for more content, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next one.